American Express credit cards are constantly changing. Higher annual fees, the removal of certain benefits, adding in some new credits and some benefits. And the newest possible change is that the Amex Platinum card is about to raise its annual fee from $6.95 to $8.95 as early as September 18th. So before you run out and get that new Platinum card, the gold, the green, the Hilton cards, the Delta cards, you have to know these three things that can actually hurt you and make you lose out on a ton of money long term if you aren't aware of it. Much like the first change that has happened right under your nose, it's actually staring you in the face right now and you have no idea that this change actually occurred. So check this out. This is the Amex Platinum card and you can see the welcome offer states as follows: as high as 175,000 membership reward points after spending $8,000 in purchases in the first 6 months of card membership. So everything seems kind of normal, right? But let's just look back just not that long ago to what the old offer used to look like, and that is as follows. Special welcome offer, earn not 80,000 points, but 150,000 for the exact same amount of spend. Now, in the past, when you were to apply for this Amex Platinum card and got this 150K offer, well, you actually would be guaranteed that 150,000 points, and now you would be 150,000 points richer. But sneakily, American Express has changed the language now across the board to where now it always says as high as 175,000 membership reward points. And I still think there are a lot of people that aren't aware of this. So basically what happens is you can apply for this platinum card. Yeah, you can see this 175, but you're not at all guaranteed to get that 175,000 points. You'll apply for the card. They will let you know whether you're eligible or not for the welcome offer. And then they will tell you based on your credit profile, a million different data points, whether you have American Express cards or not, what offer they actually are offering you at that time. So you could apply for this link that says as high as 175, and they could offer you just 80,000 points, to which at that point you could either accept it or reject it. So that is some sneaky language, and that is something that has hit the Amex Platinum card and in fact the Amex Gold card with the as high as language. My theory on this is that the Amex Platinum and the Amex Gold are the most talked about two American Express credit cards in the entire game, and over the years people have really gamed the system where they're like, oh, do an incognito window, use a special link, use a referral link, you can get 100K guaranteed. Well, now you're out of luck. There's no more gaming. It's just, we'll give you the offer that we are allowing you to get when you apply for the card. So before you run out and get these two credit cards, just know that this language exists and you may not get that high offer, because I still see some people unsure about that. And there's actually one other way I've seen people bypass this as high as language, and that's actually in the Venture Capital Discord, linked down in the pinned comment below. It's completely for free. It's a great place to share ideas and learn from one another. But if you look right here where everyone can share their personal referral links for free, you can see by scrolling up, there's this guy right here, my good friend Daniel. And I don't know if anyone else has these links, but he literally specifically has the old OG links, not the as high as links right here. So if you click on his gold referral link, it does not say as high as. It literally has the old language of guaranteed 100,000 membership reward points if you apply for the Amex Gold card. So nice little plug for him and the Discord if you want to join that. And oddly enough, the Amex Green card is not subject to this. You actually can just earn 40,000 membership reward points, and I believe as high as 60,000 if you click around and you can find one a little bit higher. But lately it's always been about 40,000 points. But I'm guessing if this gets revamped, they're probably going to change that language as well to as high as. So it's just something to know if you are looking to apply for the Amex Platinum card before, if these rumors are true, before the price increase and with the new credits and new benefits. So if you're trying to lock in that, $695 annual fee just before it raises to $895, if it's true, just know that this language does exist and you might hurt yourself because there is something else you can do to guarantee yourself a higher welcome offer. Now, here's an example. Let's say you go to apply for this platinum card today and you were to get the offer of 80,000 points. And you say, that's too low, man. I don't know if I want to do that. Even though it is 200 cheaper, if the card is going to be revamped, I don't know if I want to take 80,000 points. Well, there is something you can technically do. Now, if you're somebody that has the Amex Platinum card today, you might be lucky enough to see in your account an upgrade offer like this guy had, where it states you could just spend $6,000 in the first 6 months and you could upgrade to your platinum card and they'll give you 125,000 membership reward points. So if you're that person trying to lock in that platinum card, check out your upgrade offers. If you have anything higher than 80,000 points, or technically after you apply for the platinum card, if they give you something lower than like 125K, then yes, you can actually opt in for this and you'll get more points because of it. Another thing to kind of recommend recognize is that the Amex Platinum card does have multiple flavors, that being the Charles Schwab version of the Amex Platinum card and also the Morgan Stanley version of the Platinum card. Now, for this video, the Stanley is extremely hard to actually get nowadays. I'm going to leave it out. I did a whole video on it, but don't even worry about the Morgan Stanley. But the Charles Schwab one is the one in question because not that long ago, I was able to see the Charles Schwab Platinum card had an elevated welcome offer of 125,000 points, and they don't have that language, which is subject to the as high as language. So if you could lock in a 125K on a Schwab Platinum, which basically the only difference is it says Schwab on it and you need a Charles Schwab brokerage account. It's a completely free account, very easy to do, and I did it many years ago. You can get this card, lock in the $695 fee before it changes, and it'll be the exact same card as the standard vanilla Platinum card. Only difference, though, is that this card can be downgraded. The Charles Schwab card cannot. So just all the different ways to game this and to get the most points possible. Now, the second thing you need to know before running out and getting a bunch of American Express credit cards is what is the single most thing that has actually disallowed people from getting welcome offers across all of the American Express ecosphere? Is it credit score? Is it annual fees? Well, no. It's actually this right here. If you've ever been hit with this, you know exactly what this is. And this is basically called American Express pop-up jail. Now, it basically is as follows. It's basically on the history that they have of you. Maybe you have American Express cards. Maybe you don't spend enough money. Who really knows? You may get this pop-up window, but essentially states that you are not eligible to receive the welcome offer on whatever card you just applied for. So if you went to apply for this Amex Platinum card, barring everything I talked about already, you might actually just get a window that states you're not eligible for the welcome offer at all. Forget 80,000 points. You're actually getting 0 points, to which you could either hit continue and submit, meaning you'll accept the card with no welcome offer, or cancel application, which I would actually venture to tell you to do, and live to apply for that card another day and hopefully get out of pop-up jail. Now, there have been people talking about this since the dawn of time. In fact, I think it was actually after the Cambrian explosion. So about after 500 million years ago is when people started asking for advice to getting out of Amex pop-up jail. And everyone will tell you have to spend some more money on the cards, get less of their cards, lower the limits, higher the limits. None of it really matters. I've had people that spent tons and tons of money on their Amex cards still in pop-up jail. I've had people that never had an American Express card be in pop-up jail. And while you'll hear a couple of data points here and there, there's no rhyme or reason for it. It's going to be the sole problem that you run into when you apply for any American Express credit cards. And it doesn't matter if you're applying for the Platinum, the Gold, the Green, if you're going for the Delta card lineups, the Hilton card lineups, or the Marriott card lineups. All these are going to be subject to pop-up jail, or if you're from my hood, pop-up prison. And it is virtually impossible to get out of pop-up prison unless you do these two things. The first way is an idea I got from Mr. Chase Yokoyama a couple of years ago, in which he had a success story on how he was able to get out of Amex pop-up jail. Now, his story is as follows. One day he went home on his merry way, and one day he said to himself, I would really love to apply for the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card, to which he did apply for this $650 annual fee card for the really high welcome offer of possibly 185,000 Marriott Bonvoy points. It's a great offer, it's a great card, but sorry to tell you, Chasey boy, you got hit with pop-up jail. And when he was hit by pop-up jail, he could decide to cancel the application, which he did. And he could have at that point decided to give up. But no, Chase is an interesting guy, and he tried something different. And that was going on Marriott's side to apply for the exact same thing. That's right. This way, we're applying on American Express's website, and on this way, we're applying on Marriott's website. And even though it's the exact same issue with American Express, he found that when he applied for the Marriott Brilliant under the Marriott landing page, he actually was approved for the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card with the welcome offer. It's exactly how he was able to bypass and get around pop-up jail. And I thought that that was absolutely amazing, because we know that we can do the same thing for many of these swath of cards. I mean, Hilton has their own lineup of credit cards on their website. Delta has their own as well. So if you ever are hit with pop-up jail, it's very possible that you could apply directly with the company itself and possibly bypass. Is it going to be guaranteed? No, but it's an idea I got from him a couple of years ago, and I always stuck with that. Now, the other way to get out of pop-up jail is a little bit more dastardly, and honestly, I probably shouldn't even be talking about this on camera. camera, but I think it can help a lot of people out, so we'll do it briefly. And you may have seen it before, but it's something called no lifetime language offers. Now, if you're unfamiliar, lifetime language with American Express essentially just states that you're supposed to get just a welcome offer on any one of those credit cards we talked about already once in your entire lifetime. And that means from now until you're 200 years old, you're never getting a welcome offer on the Amex Platinum card ever again if you've had this card and the bonus before. And even though there are some data points to suggest that, every 7 years it kind of resets like a good bankruptcy and you could possibly get the welcome offer again, we don't really have that kind of time. And so if you want to be able to not only bypass the lifetime language, meaning you can get a second welcome offer on a given American Express credit card, but also being able to 100% of the time bypass this pop-up jail window, well, you might want to be interested in venturing into no lifetime language offers. Now, full disclosure, these are hacked or modified links. They actually regularly say this on Doctor of Credit when they are issued. And they are links that can possibly get your account shut down if you decide to use them. Now, these are posted publicly, and I know hundreds, if not thousands, of people have used them, and there have been no issues. The last time I saw an issue with no lifetime language offers was like 2019. So it's just take it with a grain of salt. But just so you know, I told you so if anything were to happen, right? And I have personally used one of these lifetime language offers myself. In fact, I got the Hilton Surpass card twice, the bonus twice in my lifetime with this said credit card. And so you can get 130,000 Hilton Honors points, and mine came with a free night certificate. And I was able to get this card multiple times over because I use these no lifetime language offers. So just know they exist, just know what they do, just know the risks, and you can search and do this for yourself if you so choose. Now, outside of pop-up jail and lifetime language, there is yet another issue with language that disallows you to get welcome offers on any of these certain credit cards. And this one is called Amex Family Language. And essentially what it states is that if you've already gotten the Amex Platinum card, and say this was your first American Express credit card that you have ever gotten, and you got that cool, maybe 175,000 points, you got your Platinum card, you felt good, and you tried to get the welcome offer on the gold or the green, well, sorry to tell you, you literally just locked yourself out of a welcome offer on these said two credit cards. Because American Express has language that states that you're essentially supposed to climb the ladder. So if you wanted to get all of the welcome offers on the charge card suite, that being the platinum, green, and the gold, you have to start with the green first. So you would have to get the green card first, get that welcome offer cool, move on up to the gold, get that welcome offer, and then the platinum card in that order to be able to achieve all the welcome offers. So if you go platinum first, you forego the welcome offer on the gold and the green. The same can be said for the Delta card lineup. If you want to start with the reserve, okay, cool, you can do that. You just won't get welcome offer on the platinum or the gold. And same on the Marriott lineup, but they have language that actually goes with not only American Express credit cards, but also Chase credit cards. And there's an entire whole table right here on the points guy to see whether or not you're eligible for a welcome offer on a Marriott card based on the Chase cards you had and the Amex. It's very complicated. So check out this chart if you want. Just type in points guy, Marriott Bonvoy, welcome offer eligibility. And so just know that family language exists, and that's the order you have to go in for all of these swath of cards, except for the Hilton lineup, oddly enough. They have yet to introduce family language, meaning you can get the Aspire and then the Surpass and the no annual fee and get all the welcome offers in that order. Just know that it does work retroactively though. So if they introduce this language, since this video is released, that if you did get the Aspire today, you would forego both welcome offers, even though the language didn't exist when you applied for the card. That's why I always recommend get the no annual fee, then the Surpass, then the Aspire, just to be safe. So this way, if the language does get added, you're not going to be caught with your foot in the toilet or whatever the term actually is. Now, speaking of the Hilton card lineup, specifically the Hilton Aspire card, I talked about it on the record a couple of times, but I would love in my lifetime to be able to get 10 different Hilton Aspire cards all on my singular account. That's right, 10 of them. That means 10 free night certificates with Hilton. That means $4,000 in Hilton Resorts credits, $2,000 in flight credits every single year. I think it's endgame status. I would really love it. But there's something that would actually prevent me from doing it. And that is the Amex 456 rule, which has changed over the years. It used to be a 5 card limit. Now it's 456. If you're like Sledge, like him right here, he's been able to get 9 or 10. It's insane. Some people could break the rules, but most people are subject to 456, meaning you could only have up to 4, 5, or 6 by the averages, say, for Amex credit cards. So that means if I have a Hilton Aspire card and a Surpass card, maybe I have a Delta Reserve and a Platinum card, and maybe I have a Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card as well. Let's just call it. Those are my 5 credit cards. Those are all cards that have credit limits, different from the Platinum card and the Gold that do not have preset credit limits. You could have upwards to 10 of these. So, like, 3 business golds, an Amex Gold, an Amex Platinum card, and what have you. You will be limited to 4, 5, or 6 of those credit cards in your lineup. And so if you're like me and you have 5 credit cards already on your account as it stands, if I wanted to go and apply for this Hilton Aspire card, I would actually likely be denied for it and have to cancel one of my other existing credit cards just to be able to get approved for this Hilton Aspire card. And it's something that I think a lot of people forget because we stopped talking about the rules on credit card YouTube a little while ago, but it's something to know nonetheless, and it could be a reason why you get denied. Just know if you do get denied, sometimes people can call in and call a reconsideration line, tell them like, hey, let me cancel one of the cards, and then they can manually approve you. I've seen people do that before, but just know that this exists and that is an issue. But there's another rule that you may have never heard of, and that is the 1 and 90 rule. Now, American Express has a 2 and 90 rule, which essentially states that you could only get approved for 2 American Express credit cards per 90 days, so every 3 months. And there's also another rule called the 1 and 5 rule that essentially states you could only get approved for an American Express card once every 5 days. So just know that those 2 rules exist, and to be safe, maybe apply outside of them, because I have seen people get denied, and Amex does seem to be fairly strict with this rule. But one that you've never heard of is the 1 and 90 rule, and essentially states that basically you can't get a welcome offer on the exact same card once every 90 days. Now, this doesn't really make sense because you would never apply for like a platinum card and then within another 90 days apply for another platinum card. It just wouldn't make sense. But if you're somebody who has been able to get no lifetime language offers, which, if I didn't mention, do exist for Hilton cards and even like the Amex Platinum card, the Amex Gold, there are no lifetime language links for those specific cards themselves. But I ran into this issue because I got a Hilton Surpass card with this no lifetime language offer. And then the offer was so good that I used the same exact offer like a month later after getting approved. And I tried to apply for the Surpass again and was subsequently denied because of the 1 and 90 rule. So this should not apply to 99% of people, but it applied to me and I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to share with you. So yeah, you can't apply for the exact same card in a 90-day span. I think business cards are probably exempt from this, but I'm not sure. Outside of that, just make sure you have an over 670 credit score to get approved. I've heard of people getting approved of like 640 and above, but honestly, over 650, you probably have a high likelihood of getting approved. And one of the best things about American Express credit cards is that it's very easy to get approved for them, right? You can get great welcome offers as long as there's no pop-up jail. You can get approved for their credit cards. They want your business, right? They want you to use their cards. But one thing that can get out of hand very quickly is annual fees. I was somebody who had the platinum card. I had actually the Charles Schwab platinum card and the standard platinum card at the same time, an Amex Gold and an Amex Green. I ended up canceling every single one of them because I just didn't want to deal with high annual fees any longer. And so I just urge, cut those annual fees as fast as possible as soon as the credits and benefits get a little bit annoying to use. If you can value it, perfect. If you can't, cut them, because those annual fees are going to eat into your welcome offers year after year and basically devalue yourself over time. And so you might be wondering, with the Amex Platinum card possibly refreshing, what is the game plan? How are we going to get the most amount of points possible to really game this, so this way we get double dip all the credits, maybe double dip welcome offers, and really get the most benefits out of this once every 4-year event? And that's why I outline in this video right here the Amex Platinum card refreshing and everything you can do to maximize whether you have an Amex Platinum card or you don't. So check out that video. I hope you get value from it. Subscribe to the channel, the Discord, and the newsletter down in the pinned comment below, completely for free. I appreciate you guys. Keep traveling, have fun, and take care. Woo! Oh, that was good, man.